Korea was actually not on my wish list, but I ended up having a crush on this country. The art market in Seoul is aiming to the top position in Asia. Once I arrived here, I could spend a whole day exploring art exhibitions. Seoul, in my opinion, is the best place in South Korea to visit art museums and galleries. The city is a powerful intersection of traditional beauty and high-end modern of the country. The art market in Seoul is also aiming to the top position in Asia, competing even with Hong Kong. Besides its train in public transport, Seoul has another thing I like. There's an area right in the city center gathered by many art galleries and museums. I just need to catch a train to a nearby station, then walk a few hundred meters. Once I arrived there, I could spend a whole day exploring art exhibitions. Besides Seoul, I also came to Paju. It's a city northern outside of Seoul and only took me around 2 hours by public transport to get there. To me, it's a destination that is worth visiting. Of course, if you have time, especially if you already visited so many times. In this second part of the series, I'm introducing the sites in Google Maps first. Then I will show you the videos of the places later. I'm opening the map to show you here. This is Seoul. This is Gwanghwamun Palace, the largest palace in Seoul, easily to recognize on the map. And this is Samcheong-ro, the area I told you about. There are so many art museums and galleries here. If you look closely, you can read the names of the museums and galleries on this map. There are 2 metro stations nearby. One is Anguk Station and Gwanghwamun Station. I myself tried both of them. In option 1, I go by Anguk Station. I could walk quickly to Bukchong-hanok village, or straight to Samcheong-ro that I've just mentioned. And the walking path is indeed comfortable, with many sightseeings on the way. And the second option is I'll go via Gwanghwamun Station, and by this way you can visit Gwanghwamun Square. This place is magnificent and there are 2 statues of the king. I got a feeling like walking Nguyen pedestrian street in Saigon, but at a 10 times larger scale. This is really a long walkway, so unless you want to visit the Gwanghwamun Square and Gwangbokgung Palace, you would want to choose this option on your plan. I personally still prefer the Angkor station. Of course, here I'm talking about traveling by train. If you go by bus, you can actually get closer and faster to the places. And here are videos of the places I visited. Among all the places in this Samcheong-ro area, MMCA is the biggest and most important place to me. MMCA's full name is National Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art. Such an interesting name. They make it clear the difference between modern and contemporary. This museum in South Korea might be considered the leader in treasuring the heritage of modern and contemporary art and also nurturing and developing new talents. Via research center and via residence programs for artists. Also programs connecting local and international artists, updating new global trends, not only in art, but also in culture, society, and technology. MMCA has 4 branches. The head is in Gwanghwamun, around 1 hour to the south of Seoul. While in Seoul, I only visited 2 branches. One right inside the court of Deoksugung, and this very large one on Samcheong-ro, opposite to Gwangbokgung. I must say, even though this is not the headquarters, it's already very large to me. I always bought the own pass ticket whenever coming here, to see all the exhibitions, and it always took me half a day. Sometimes I even needed to go out and rest for a while. There are several options of tickets here. Basically, tickets to visit separate exhibitions and the on pass, which allow you to see all of them in one day. It's okay to spend a whole day here. You can go out for lunch and cafe and then go back to continue, and even visit the bookstore inside the museum. Like many other museums in South Korea, MMCA allows photography but not videography inside the exhibitions. And that's why in this part you only see images, not videos. So please understand. Besides the Samcheong-ro or Samcheong-dong, there are certainly many other places in Seoul to enjoy art. They are surely worth visiting, however, they spread in all directions, such as MMCA in Doksukum. I visited this place. It was quite large, with 4 floors and 2 exhibition space on each floor. National Museum of Korea, Amore Pacific Museum of Art, Lium Museum of Art. I didn't show much of those places because I just researched them online and I value them well. So I added them to my bucket list to see if I can return to Seoul one day. Insadong is a popular place, mentioned a lot in travel vlogs about South Korea. At first, I was just to take a quick look because there were too many tourists. They sell mainly souvenirs and home decoration modern artworks. However, I checked in some exhibition and some more small galleries there. I thought they were all good. Generally, I think Insadong is nice, with so many beautiful things, different levels. This area located right in the city center, southern of Gyeongbokgung, and just easy to find. I had totally known nothing about Paju or city of Paju until I researched about Kim Jung-gi Museum. Kim Jung-gi is an idol artist of mine. Unfortunately, he was gone in 2022. After his death, his college and family built a museum for his own. This museum locates in an art village named Heyri Art Village. And this village is in Paju, so I travel all the way from Seoul to Paju just to see it. It's quite far from the residential area, so there was lots of greenery. If you love taking pictures with yellow and red leaves in autumn, you will love this place. In this Heyri Art Village, beside the Kim Jung-gi Museum, there are many other art galleries and museums with a variety of subjects. It was really large to walk around. Walking from morning to sunset is tiring enough. At 4 p.m., I thought it was time to catch the bus back to Seoul to avoid rush hours. Well, the video has been long enough. It's almost all of my experience after visiting Korea twice. I hope the information is useful to those who are planning to visit South Korea with the same hobby in seeing art galleries and museums like mine. There are older vlogs in my channel, sharing the details of my experience when visiting each places. Those are long videos to let you see the details of the artworks and get the route I took. Thank you very much for watching and supporting my channel. Goodbye and see you again.